Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan and welcome to my review for Tokunana episode 6. This episode was very actiony actually, and I don't mind that. I mean, 6 episodes, so they needed to show some actual and long action. Everybody was involved, so it was kind of fun. So the Mao hostage continues. All the team Tokunana are having a briefing about like how many people are left, where they are stationed and such, so what kind of thing they should be doing to like get the hostages out of there. So Ichinase was analyzing the whole situation and he kinda split all of them up. So everybody like would do, I think they were like teams of 2, and Seiji was all alone doing his own thing. So they kind of split up and like take all of the terrorists. And like poor Seiji, Ichinasa is really like picking on him a little bit, even though he respects him now, because he had like planned with him. And that whole scene was kind of very funny but really badass also, because like he told all of the Tokunana what are they going to do, and Seiji was kind of left up, so he asked him and what like I'm supposed to do, so he told him. And Seiji was immediately like, are you mad? Are you serious? Am I seriously supposed to do that? Are you crazy? I was like what is his plan? Why are you so mad, Seiji? Because he was really mad. And you know, I love that. That was a good plan, Ichinose, because they like took all the guys around, then Seiji jumped down on a rope, upside down, dual wielding some pistols and just shooting all the terrorists on the first floor where hostages were. I was like, well, this is badass. Very badass. It was like a really cool scene. So he took all the terrorists looking all freaking badass. That was really cool. Yeah, one might complain that all the shootings were like they shoot their hands where they had like weapons. They were holding weapons and all the terrorists like were falling down like in some cartoon. The fact that they were able to shoot all the terrorists and they didn't die, and it was kind of like very cartoonish and wacky. I mean, I didn't mind. It was hilarious. This episode was action packed but very hilarious, and all like the like part of Tokunana had like the freaking times. That girl just yelled "Kobabunga," jumped in, kicked one guy, and then some used some what it was, smart shurikens or something. I laughed my ass off. Like, this was so hilarious and funny. I like that. So they took the tourists out and it seemed good. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do, but it wasn't enough. Also, it seemed like the leader of 9 was messing with these guys. It seemed like, I don't know, brainwashing or something. I have no idea, but definitely he kind of fucked with them. So they were willing to do this. Then everything seemed okay, but the huge circle on the ground started shining, some magic circle. And it was actually very clever, but because that would never like kind of come across my mind. The sacrifices weren't hostages, which is a logical thing you would think, but the actual terrorists, so if you go there and you're trying to save people, you would think that hostages are going to die, like they are going to be sacrifices. But no, it was actual terrorists, the group. I guess later on night, like, yeah, these people are disposable, they're just my pawns, let make them sacrifices, because people would take them out and first off try to like save hostages. So that was actually kind of clever, I would say. So, terrorists were sacrifices, sadly. The whole magical circle kind of activated, and well, they were summoning a thing, and the thing was a dragon with kinda dope look. Like seriously, they summoned dragon, kinda small looking dragon. I don't think it was even the whole dragon, kinda like had upper half and just some magical mishmash or whatever, so I don't know how they do that or where the dragon came off from, but they summoned dragon and it was like, well, shit. That was yeah, very tricky. So that was very problematic because even though it was small dragon and weak one, which we learn at the end of the episode, it was very strong still. And it also seems that people really don't know much about dragons because all of them are surprised that he was like breathing fire or throwing fireballs at them. They were really surprised. And actually it was Boss who told them all the weaknesses of dragons. I'm like, you know, Mr. Boss, you're more and more fishy the more and more episodes I watch. I'm really not sure if I'm supposed to trust you. So he told them that there's like one weakness of their body and well one spot which was a scale. Well, where did I heard it? Where did I heard that? So it was like one scale on his body which was his weak spot, and also huge weakness is that he lost treasures, you know, big shiny things, valuables. So yeah, your typical dragon here, kinda smoggy. So they were like thinking how they should take him down even with this information. They needed to kind of like distract him. So they kind of worked around that. And also Buzz told him that he needs to recharge his fire breath. Yeah, like, why the hell Buzz, how he knows so much about dragons? That's very fishy. Seriously, dude, that's very fishy. I need to know more about you, sir. So they were like kind of jumping around, running, thinking how they can like go close to the scale. Then some hostage was hurt by I don't know, probably while Dragon was like fire breathing, he distracted something and it fell to the boy. So they were kind of like running towards him. Seiji was trying to shoot him. Oh, I forgot to mention that. He had very hard skills, they couldn't shoot him. So he was kind of shooting at him, distracting him, but then he shoot off all his bullets, so he was kind of screwed. Samurai girl gave him her sword or tossed it at him. And then something very weird happened. The boss, because did I mention it that he's like flying around in some robotic dragon watching what is happening on the scene? And then it seemed like he was doing some magical incantation, like lifting some seal from Seiji. And I'm like, dude, I knew something is very fishy about Seiji. That they took him in, and something Boss knows because Seiji was part of big accident 9 years ago, and everything is kind of like something. There is something together holding it up, holding it, something. So he lifted some seal out of him, I guess, because it wasn't like he didn't tell them anything, and I guess nobody heard it because there was a lot of chaos when there was a dragon breathing fire and stomping around. Well, stomping, not actually because it wasn't the whole dragon, just some magical half of a dragon or whatever. So it was kind of chaotic. It's sealed or whatever, so he lifted it. Then Sage's eyes started to like glowing red, and he stopped the freaking fireball with the sword and kind of cut it in half, or I don't know, it exploded. Well, he did something in it and just disappeared. Even China's like, whoa, 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 what's going here? This is weird. So he was very surprised. I knew there is something fishy about him, and now he's doing stuff, and Buzz lifted something, and some whatever out of him, and what the hell? Explain yourself, please. So that happened. Then Seiji just stick that sword right into the scale. Dragon wasn't very happy about it, and Ichinose helped him. He shoot the sword deeper, so they kind of, I don't know, did they kill the dragon or just because the dragon just disappeared? So I guess they killed him. Oh yeah, and right before Seiji was able to stick that sword inside of him, Dragon got distracted by some shinies, which Alga was holding. It just like waved some, I don't know, something golden, so it shine, and Dragon was like, squirrel? I mean, gold? So we look at it, and then Seiji stick that sword inside of the scale, or that weak spot, and Ichinose then shoot it deeper. Funny thing about Ichinose is that he's very bad at aiming, so he can only aim when he's not trying to aim, so he just closes his eyes and shoot whatever randomly, and he I kind of find it funny. They all of them have like kind of funny gimmicks. So the dragon was done, and then even Ichinose was like, first of all, he was thanking Seiji that he was so good in this episode, and he earned his respect. He actually called him detective, and his last name I don't remember it, Nanatsuki or something like that. So he stopped calling him Rookie, and then he was like asking me what he did, what was that, how could he do that, and even Seiji was like, I have no idea, I just don't know, but it's good, I guess. So even Seiji doesn't know. I guess he is some mythical creature, maybe dragon, but he doesn't know that, I guess. But boss, I guess, knows, and I don't like it. There is something very fishy going on. Boss, explain yourself. I don't really like that. So even Seiji was like, I have no idea, whatever. They saved hostages, they killed the dragon. I mean, yay. Then at the end, that was boss of the nine was just chilling. I mean, at the 9 evening, chilling on some bench with his doggy or puppy or whatever he has. There was some like guys going around and kind of mocking him, so he got pissed and just killed them all. Yikes. Even the boss of the night seems he's not human because he had like those weird eyes. So he probably some mythical creature too, maybe dragon, because in some flashback of one of the terrorists he was healing his wounds, so I guess he's a dragon, maybe, I guess, I don't know. So he killed the guys, and that his assistant, I guess Nijou's eldest guy's brother came in and was like, he was asking him, did you do your work? And he was like, yeah, I broken the seal, so they're breaking some seals of something, and only one is left. And then they are going to do some mass destruction. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but how the elf guy, what, like, he just randomly appeared with some gold thing to like make dragon distracted, like nothing happened, even though this assistant almost killed him. They were like facing off, and Alpga was like, oh brother, and then the cut, and then he just comes back like nothing happened. There is something very, very fishy going on. And now I'm not sure if like this assistant guy is double agent or whatever, or he told Nijou his plan or something. I just don't know, like why would he wouldn't kill him? Or maybe he's thinking like it doesn't matter. I don't know, maybe he's a double agent, but still they're like killing a lot of people. I don't know. This seems more complicated than I thought it would be, goddamn. So I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure. This is surprising me. This was a great episode. 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10, because the action was quite good and it was quite funny. I mean, that dual wield upside down style was pretty cool. Like, Seiji is earning a lot of badass points, even though he's naive and cute and whatever, he's earning some badass points. Like, I mean, in this whole episode, he was fighting like a hell. Like, serious. I was kind of surprised. Like, in this episode, he was rocking it. Seriously, Seiji, you're great. So, I really don't know. But yeah, I like this episode. Actually, funny, more kind of lore more answers, more questions. I liked it. It's not like super extreme cool anime, but it's still fun and enjoyable. So yeah, I think that's all. Goodbye and see you next time.